make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Berry. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, do they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Dante Moore throws to the wideout and wings it incomplete.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open and try to make plays in the passing game.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Ducks want to move quickly. Again, it's Moore. Got him downfield.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Here's Moore to throw. Here's a heat. Finds a tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Moore will throw. Got his man on the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Quarterback may change this route. Into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
More to throw for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Ducks! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the counter. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Might have a chance. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw.
There he goes. Past the 10, and he scores! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting through.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Davison. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Moore with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work, making side adjustments here. Throwing more. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davison. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Thrust that arm out. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
Gets rid of it. Got a man. It's Johnson. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. On that play action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second, but you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to him.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And defensive coaches talk about it all the time, winning first down. And what that does for a defense, they win first down, they force second and long, they're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation, third and forever. Great job by this defense.
Well, in a situation like that where it's third and long, there's not a lot of plays.
Guys, look at this. Surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to throw, it's Levin. Pulls it in, it's Green. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. Moore. It's complete to the right. The knock signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. The short hands, it's Johnson. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Moore to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Clock clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Offense gets set for second down. They'll send the back in motion. Dante Moore makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Running inside, it's Davison.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Here's Moore to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Well, listen, they say they play defense for a reason, right? You had an interception on the last drive defensively. You had a golden opportunity to come away with another one right there, but he puts it on the ground.
Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
They'll go play action with Moore. Just gets... Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Run inside. It's Berry. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. LSU right back to the line. Keep it on the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Looking for more room. The tag. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Throwing more. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He'll be tackled right at the 32, and a pretty good job on the return to set up his offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air, it's Levin. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. Moore. He's got the tight end. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Moore to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Coming out with it, it's Harris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Green. Running through contact. Makes a grab and room to run. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
To the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Firing to the right, complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Now trying to power it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun on third down, Ncaa Moore. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
It's complete on the right side. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8-ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Stands in and takes the hit. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Nice catch for the 2-point conversion. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
He'll toss it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Ncaa Moore. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Blue 22, blue 22.
Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wide receiver.
Smug. Go.
More play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock.
Sweet. Western. Purple. Hydro. Go.
4th down, Moore. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Throwing, Lewis. He's taking the shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they are definitely playing the deep end.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He uncorks one deep. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. He might want another play. More to throw for it on 4th down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. More to the air again. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Dropping back, it's Clevin. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close.